Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. 2021 is going to be extremely bullish. Next year, that's right, 2021 is going to be extremely bullish, at least for part of the year, as Bitcoin reaches the top. And here's several reasons why it could be extremely bullish for crypto. One, obviously, big firms are investing in Bitcoin. Mainly Bitcoin, but maybe some other cryptocurrencies as well, but mainly Bitcoin. Yeah, there's like Briar with VeChain, and then this, and like Galaxy Digital with Ethereum and all that other stuff. But it's mainly going to be Bitcoin. But Bitcoin drags the rest of the market up, and with millions, billions, tens of billions coming into Bitcoin, probably from institutional investors, you can bet the rest of the market is going to be dragged up too. Of course, Bitcoin will precede everything else, but then the rest of the market will actually come up. So that is definitely reason number one why you should be bullish for 2021. Reason number two, Jay Clayton is going to step down as SEC, the head of the SEC. There are a couple of candidates to replace him. I mean, obviously, people are hoping for Hester Pierce, but Gary Gensler has actually been mentioned. Now, Gary Gensler, I don't know what he thinks about altcoins. I don't really care, but he's actually defended Bitcoin before and saying that Bitcoin is not a scam. And that's really good enough for me. He won't be anti-crypto. I think he sounds fairly pro-crypto, actually. Gary Gensler. So because Gary Gensler is going to be pro-crypto, and if he's going to take over the SEC, I think there is a good chance that we get a Bitcoin ETF pass. And I think if Hester Pierce takes over, a Bitcoin ETF will definitely be passed. And a Bitcoin ETF will be passed means bullish time for Bitcoin. Reason number three is, the 4-year cycle is coming up. And at this time last year, we were getting ready for a big growth for the rest of the year. So, I mean, according to that, we should be at 30,000 even before we even start a bull run. That bull run would actually, run to several 100,000. I don't think that will happen exactly, but we can definitely look to go up with a big bull run actually coming. Number four, you know what? Retail is going to get involved too, and the thing is, we have a vaccine coming out. Whether you believe in the vaccine or not, I think there's way too many conspiracy theorists on YouTube, but that's besides the point. When people invest for the future, they're investing looking forward, not looking backward, not right now. They're looking forward to the future. So just with that news coming out, stocks have been boosted, and I think with the transition now seemingly underway and going fairly smoothly, and of course the trading war with China is actually going to end. Because no one's going to pursue that now that the administration is actually going to change. That will actually pave the way for maybe new investors to come in, especially for some of the coins that we've been tracking. So if you're like a Tron investor, a VeChain investor, a Neo investor, that's obviously very good because that could get some American money in certain cryptocurrencies that might have actually run into some regulatory issues. And I actually do think that overall, the U.S. Homeland Security Division just basically told the SEC that China's lead in digital currencies could be a national security threat, and that will light a fire under the ass of the SEC to actually get some regulations passed. And we've been actually hoping for regulations all along. I think clarity will generally be a good thing. I'm sure there'll be some roadblocks, but it'll generally be a good thing for cryptocurrencies. So regulatory clarity is coming. I mean, people are making sure that we don't really want to fall behind. Janet Yellen, which is going to be the Secretary of Treasury, although she said she wasn't a fan of cryptos, she said she doesn't really see a regulatory role for the Fed to actually be in crypto. And she actually said the regulations should be written in a way that doesn't stifle innovation, which means I think regulatory wise, she could actually be lenient, and she is most likely going to be the new Secretary of Treasury. I think she is the name that people mention the most. And last, I want to mention that, people like Caitlin Long, they're making strides in Wyoming and across other states, and many states are actually becoming more friendly to crypto. And also there is that legislation that basically unites all the 50 states regulations into one regulation. There's one state that's not partaking in it. I think it's either Hawaii or New York. I'm not really sure which one. But anyways, that will actually make it much easier for crypto companies to gain all access and regulatory clear through for the United States. And of course, we got the Yang Gang. If Andrew Yang becomes Joe Biden's Secretary of Commerce, we have another voice for crypto in the cabinet. And so all these things, whether it's governmental, regulatory, institutional, or just formal, they're all coming together for 2021, and 2021 should be a great year. So you have a lot of reasons to be bullish. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.